Hi, my name is Kianna, and today my POL will be about how MPX has drastically improved my way of learning and some of the skills and challenges that MPX has given me. Okay, so my first artifact is on improvement on writing and reflecting, and for me it's kind of like a skill and a challenge. So the things that I've learned from this is that I can reflect better now because I've really learned to follow the guidelines and fully relate something to me, and it leads to good points, and now I can just understand fully everything. Okay, so this first picture is my hero's reflection, and it shows how I've improved on my reflecting and writing because I have four main parts, four main paragraphs on showing how I have fully four main things that I've learned from the Heroes Project and how I've really improved. Okay, so the things that challenged me was writing with more interest because it's a lot harder to really bring it personally to you and attach everything one by one, when realistically I can just write out what's been happening and make up something on how I've improved. But that's been a big challenge for me because I really want to take more interest in writing my projects and getting a good grade on them. So this is an example of a reflection. So Miss Calabro has been sending questions to somebody in the Congo, and she responds with all the answers, and we read over them and we kind of reflect and ask some more questions. Okay, so this is my first vlog of the year, and as you can see it's pretty short, but you can't really read it, but it's kind of it's not really explaining anything, it's just words and it doesn't really make much sense. But my most recent vlog, it met the criteria and it's really explaining everything and how I feel and what I can improve on and things I do good and things I do bad. Okay, so my second artifact is about being more creative. This is more of a skill, but also a challenge because I'm still learning. And when I'm doing a project for drawing or making an infographic for Mr. Kaneko or Miss Calabro, I really try to think outside of the box and try to understand things better and really relate it to a drawing. But also, it's hard because I have to keep things simple without making it too busy, or else it'll be kind of boring and just too much stuff. So this is my first one of my infographics, and it's kind of boring because it's just typical and it just has words on it. But then this is another kind of infographic that it says things, but it's in a more colorful and descriptive way that brings in attention. This is my drawing for the Congo project, and I'm still working on it, but it shows how I'm trying to be I'm trying to relate things to how there's so many perpetual wars in the Congo and how it's about a guy that's against us blowing money up, which is basically us, and it's just wasting money. So it's trying to be creative. Okay, organization. This is more of a skill and also a challenge because I've been working on it, and I've noticed that I've been getting better at organization, and I've been really trying to improvise and change everything. But I noticed that when I'm organized, you really feel more clear, and you can focus more, and it's easier to elaborate everything. And you can just, like, when you're not organized, you don't get much things done, and you end up like looking for things, and it wastes time, and it's just pretty bad. So I like keeping my places organized, including my room. This is an example of my Pages app, and it just shows that all my Pages documents are really organized in the separate folders, so I don't have to go rummaging through everything and looking for a topic. This is my apps, and it's in an MPX folder. Okay, documenting information. This is like a new skill for me because in 8th grade we didn't really use it too much, and now we really use it like in class, and we take it kind of seriously because we can use it to take notes and also to take pictures that you can show your progress, and you can post it on blogs or use it as an example, for example, in my blog project. This is an example of our annotations, and Ms. Caliber has us annotate endangered, and for me it really helps me a lot because I can look back at the book when we're in Socratic circles, and it'll remind me of like what happened in that paragraph or what this reminds me of. This is a picture of me and Kaya in class, and it's just showing that this is like the beginning of our table, and we haven't really done much yet. And then as I looked at the other photos, we're still working hard, but the table has gotten a lot better and a lot more stable. Time management. This was a big one for me because I really need to buckle down on this because it helps me stay on task, and I can really use class time to the fullest, and it helps me get my work done faster, and I really don't have any blocks. So in time management, you have deadlines, and it really counts because in 8th grade, we would have like, this paragraph is due Friday, this picture is due Monday, and it really helps me because like if it just said the project is due on Friday, then I'd probably end up doing it on Thursday night and making like a junky job out of it. This is an example of Ms. Caliber's due date, and that's just working in class using time wisely. Overall, MPX has really taught me a lot on how I can really improve on my learning and what I can improve on while really succeeding at my best. While if I was in regular school, I wouldn't really be learning the definition of some words, and probably if we have vocab tests, I would just memorize the spellings, and I wouldn't really take interest in it. But now that I'm in MPX, I really take a lot of interest, and it helps me a lot in the future too. Thank
you. Any questions for Kianna? Kianna, what was the best part about this QOL experience?
I really like looking back on photos because I thought it was interesting to see like what I really learned throughout the year, and I got to pick out the 5 main things that I really improved on or has challenged me. I really
Awesome.
like that.
Thank you, Kianna.